Hi, everyone. Welcome to the inaugural World Solana Forum. So, there's only one first time in the world for anything, and you are with us today, starting the first time that we're hosting the World Conference Series for the Solana ecosystem. My name is Yip. I'm a co-founder at Unit Network. Unit Network consists of having a own blockchain built on the Substrate framework in the Polkadot ecosystem. And then we have a lot of community events that help us grow the ecosystem and help enable community members, interested people to come together and learn about blockchain, spend time together, and build the ecosystem. So, World Solana Forum is part of our conference series. Like I said, we have many different conference series coming up in the next quarter, and we do the same conferences every 6 months. We've done so in the past too, so we've already held live conferences in places like New York, at World Economic Forum, and also in little chapters like in-person meetings. But now with all this corona pandemic, we started also to do the online unconferences. So this is the spirit of the World Solana Forum. It's an unconference in the sense that we invited a lot of generous people from the Solana community to share their learnings, their best practices, their perspectives on what is happening in the world around them, what is happening with their assets, what is happening with their startups, why are they building and doing what they're doing. The format of an unconference is that every speaker will have 30 minutes. They will come in and then they will just either share their slides or just share their learnings in the way that makes them feel most comfortable. And we are here just to learn from them. We've curated a number of really interesting entrepreneurs and change makers from across the global ecosystem. And in a second, I will also share our agenda for today. So, what is Solana Forum about? Solana is one of the up and coming blockchain ecosystems. It has a very big market capitalization. It's currently in the top 10 of blockchains. And its USP is that it has very high transaction throughput. So it actually enables a technology that now bridges the world from just crypto native solutions to going into areas that would not have been possible before due to certain requirements such as transaction speed. And today we hear from different participants in the ecosystem what makes it actually so special and interesting to build on Solana compared to different other blockchain ecosystems in the world. And then we also hear use cases of people who really built companies already in these markets. We hear market assessments of where is actually this blockchain ecosystem growing in the world. We have a market assessment about India, we have a market assessment about Vietnam. So we are hearing also from different parts of the world today. The conference goes for 10 hours and we have two speaker sessions an hour scheduled. Some of the speaker sessions are networking sessions. So this is for the community to connect with the community because at times when we have the speaker sessions, we won't be able to really speak too much with each other. So this is where we have also dedicated networking slots along the agenda that you will be able to see. We have with us today also for our kickoff today, Marilyn. Marilyn will, in the second part of the kickoff, guide us through a little warm-up meditation. So I look very much forward to settling in with you, Marilyn. But before we go to that part, I want to show you the agenda, and then we can start with the official inauguration ceremony. So today we will have right after the slot at 10:30 Universal Coordinated Time, we'll have a talk from Sofian, who is the CEO and founder of New Life AI. It's very interesting what they're bringing to the market, enabling creative people to tap into this new world, this blockchain economy. Then at 11, we hear from Rob. Rob is from Solana Beach. Solana Beach is an internet explorer on which you can actually see the transactions of the Solana blockchain, and he will explain how that works and what can you actually do with it. So like with the internet, like, we had to learn how to use Google, and with the internet of value, which is the blockchain economy, we also have to learn how to actually Google the blockchains that are out there and understand, like, what are the transactions that are actually really happening in the market. And then we hear from Ida. Ida is the chief legal officer of Fluidity Money. It's a fintech company that is building on the Solana blockchain, and she will explain what were the considerations for the team when they chose to find a blockchain to build upon. And then we also hear investor perspectives. So we'll have Eva Maria here, and she will speak about how do you actually, like, along which criteria can you make an investment decision, and how did she like assess Solana when she looked at her own investments. And then we have another entrepreneur from Dubai, and Dubai is also one of the adoption markets for blockchain technology, and he will share about Bonus Market, which is his startup that is a celebrity token startup, and explain what is it actually and how can celebrities tap into this new blockchain ecosystem. And then we have a high level overview of the Solana ecosystem. So like after, like, you heard a lot of different perspectives from people building on the ecosystem, you also get a consolidated bird's eye perspective view. And that is like the talk by Mona, where she says, why is it actually a good investment or not in terms of time and resources? And then we hear the market assessment of Ankur from the unit community about what's happening actually in India in general about the blockchain ecosystem, and is anything actually building on Solana network already. And yeah, after a little networking break, we will also then hear from Unit. Like I said, we are from Unit Network, and we are also hosting this conference to bridge the different communities. And Michael will also share how we are bridging it in a technological and a financial way. So that will be the talk about Solana Unit and how to bridge the different networks. And then we have a talk in the later afternoon about how to stake liquidity. Liquidity staking is basically a method to earn income in the blockchain world. And there's tools for it, different ways, and there's a community member who will actually share how he uses Radium, which is a project built on the Solana network, to do that. So it's just a sharing from community for community. And we hear from Bianca, who is from the tech space. She actually is a cloud architect, and she will look at Solana different differentiators to other blockchains from a high level, like executive perspective. And then we hear more of an industry overview about what is actually the financial industry doing in the blockchain world, what is happening within the Solana community, but also on all the other different networks that's brought to us by Marcel. And at 5 p.m. UTC, if you're still with us, I highly recommend looking into this more technical talk about proof of history. How can we actually understand Solana's cryptographic innovation? Because Solana, like I said, is one of these blockchains that are famous for having high transaction throughput. And how do they actually achieve that on a technological level? And then I look very, very much forward to this talk also tonight, after hearing all the cool people building on Solana and praising it and so on and so forth. We will also have time to assess a more critical perspective on Solana. Yeah, what is beyond the hype? Where are different things that might leave open questions from the community for the Solana community? And then we also hear about another way to earn income on a blockchain network. In this case, as a use case example, how can you stake, which means provide security to a network and this on Lido built on the Solana blockchain. And then we will close with a little market deep dive into the Vietnam market and what's happening in terms of growth, macroeconomic growth, but also projects that are actually building in this ecosystem. So, as you can already see, and even as I experience while I'm talking you through this is a day full of rich content. And what we will do is each session will be recorded. And then at some point in time in the near future, we will have it uploaded for the community on our YouTube channels. So don't worry if you feel like you need to take a break. No, no need to fear of missing out because we have you covered. This will all be available at not too far in the future, made available through the unit team. Okay, so with that said, I want to hand over the stage to Marilyn to just give us a warm settling in into this exciting day ahead.
Thank you, Yip. And yeah, good to meet you all. And wow, I'm amazed at this inspiring program. Thank you. You will have a very rich program. And what I will do is try to get you centered and calm and a little bit maybe more relaxed, because deep learning and creativity comes from that space. So that is what I wish for you in the coming whole day and whole learning experience. So for now, I would like to ask everyone who has his microphone still on, if they could put it on mute. So it will be very nice and quiet. And then I would like to, thank you everyone. Then I would like you to sit comfortably, stable, and see if you're ready just to close your eyes. So I would like you, if you're ready, so gently close your eyes and really come to this moment and feel how you're seated on the chair, stable and comfortable, and feel how your spine is all the way extended to your crown. Relax your shoulders, your whole body. And then feel the feet, both feet, in contact with the ground. And feel as if the energy of Mother Earth is entering your feet and is helping you to relax your feet, your toes, while you're breathing very calmly, inviting a smooth, gentle in and out breath. You feel that this energy of Mother Earth is rising up through your lower legs and helping you to relax your lower legs to your knees. And with every out breath, you let go of any tension present in the knees. Going up to the upper legs and release. Feel your hips sitting firmly on the chair. And then bringing your awareness to your lower abdomen, your stomach area, your back, and your sides. And see if you can observe the rhythmic breath in this area. Inhaling, you feel this expansion in this area. And exhaling, the release and letting go. Slowly moving your attention a little bit upward to your chest area and upper back. Releasing this whole area. And then coming to the shoulders. And release everything that you may carry on your shoulders and just let go. Feeling into your arms, elbows, into your wrists and hands, all the way into your fingertips, and relax. Slowly moving the awareness to your neck area, your jaws, facial muscles. Deeply relax your eyes, forehead, the back of the head, all the way to the crown of your head. And then observe the relaxation in the whole of your body from toes to top. And from there, allowing your attention to drop into your heart. And imagine that there is this light, maybe even divine light in your heart that is attracting your attention. And just let it be, or maybe even you feel this gravitational pull towards your heart, and allow your attention to effortlessly rest in your heart. Any thoughts, any emotions come up, just allow them to be, and then let go. And remind yourself that you're allowing your attention to rest in your heart. And do that for 2 minutes in silence. And then slowly, and whenever you're ready, open your eyes. And when you've done that, just observe how you feel now, if there's any change with before. I hope you feel very centered. I hope it has brought you something, and I wish you a deep learning experience and a lot of inspiration today. And I'm sure that's going to happen. So thank you, Yip, for inviting me, and a very good day to all of you.
Thank you so much, Marilyn, for guiding us through a beautiful, tremendously beautiful settling into the new day of learning.